Hello guys, so welcome to my channel again. This is a home of fashion where I do teach how to cut and sew varieties of toy. So in today's tutorial, I'll be making this bustier crop top with half shoulder or one shoulder and a puff sleeve in a very easy way. So guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, select all, so that whenever I post a new video like this, you'll be the first person to catch it. And I say a big thanks to all my returning viewers. May God bless you all. So without wasting much of our time, let's get into the tutorial. So I have this my wadding here that I'm going to be using to pad the bustier. So guys, I have the fabric. It was 3 yard. I made a straight skirt from it, so I dropped the tutorial 3 days ago, so you can go and watch it also. So what I did here, I took my round bust measurement and then I add 8 inches for seam allowance and excess allowance. So I divided into two, one piece for back, one piece for front. So I'm going to set one aside now before we start inserting our measurement. So I'm going to be starting from my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 8. Then on fold, I'm marking 4. All right, when you open is 8. So now I'm just going to continue to mark out the 4-inch, then I'll rule it out before we continue. So from here now, you can see I left a little space like ½ inch at upper side to locate my bust point or nipple point, which is 11 inches. So I'm going to make a straight line just like this. So the next measurement I'll be taking is from the shoulder line or so to my round under bust length, which is 15.5. okay. So I'm still going to make a straight line. So after I'm done doing this now, I'm going to be measure my initial neckline to be 5 inches wide, no, 5 inches deep and 4 inches wide, which is where my nipple to nipple measurement start from. So I'm just going to place my curve ruler to mark it out like this. So it's like a sharp V. That's why I place my curve ruler in that way. Okay, so from here now I'm going to be marking my chest. The chest is 13, which is supposed to be 6.5, but I'm measuring 7. So when you open, it's going to be 14, half inches to join the sleeve. Okay, so I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. So from here now I'm going to be coming from my shoulder slope, I'm going to be coming down by 5 inches, then I'll connect to my nipple point. Okay, so I'm still going to come down to my round under bust, then I'll be coming in by 2.5 around the under bust because the person is a little bit busty. Okay, so from here now I'm going to come down straight. So I don't curve my hand because I wouldn't want a puff after I might have done joining it. So from this upper side I'm going to be coming out by half inch. Okay, so this is to avoid purge after we might have done joining it. So from here now we are going to be cutting it out. You can see the way I'm cutting this. Just cut it in a way that's a mere looking at it will look beautiful and perfect. Okay, so as you can see, do you see how round it's looking? So by the time we gently join, this is going to come out very well. So the next thing we're going to be doing now, I'm going to be folding the back piece also so that we can cut the back piece. So I'm just going to place the center front on the back like this, leaving some inches for my zipper allowance. Okay, this is 2 inches, so I'm going to adjust it so that it can be around 1.5 inch because I don't want the zipper allowance to be too big or to be too wide. So this is 1.5, that is what I want. So I'm just going to cut it out like this. It's very simple. When you follow it just the way I'm doing it now, you're going to get it right. And if you have any question, don't forget to ask me. I'm going to reply to you immediately. Okay, so this is it. This is what we've gotten. So the next thing I'll be cutting now is the wording. So just stay to see how we're going to be doing that. I'll cut the wording. I'll also cut the lining. So as you can see the way I fold my line and my wording. So I'm going to start the cutting from the round under bust lines. Okay, see the way I fold it. So this is where I'm going to start cutting it from. Please, whenever you come across my video, always like and share for me so that you can encourage me. Okay, so from here now I'm going to make a curve to make it look round, just like this. Yeah, so I'll be cutting now for the center front, for the center piece. So I place the one I cut for the side piece like this so I can get the length very well. So it has to start from the same point so that when you form it, it will look very rhyme and beautiful. So I'm just cutting them out now. So now this is how I'm going to be placing it. I'm just going to place it this way, then I'll use iron to gum it with the fabric. Okay, so then for the side I'm going to place it this way as well, then I'll use the iron to gum it just like this. So I'll go ahead now, I'll go and do all that, then I'll cut the lining. I'll come and show you before we start the sewing. All right guys, as you can see, I'm done gumming it, as you can see, because this wording has glue, so I'm done gumming it. So this is how we're going to be sewing it. We're going to be placing it like this. I'll gently secure it, just gently secure it with your machine, then you open it up. That is so, it's very simple as that. So I'll go ahead, I'll join all the lining. I'm sure you know how to do all this. I'll join all the lining, then I'll come and show you the next thing that we are going to be doing. So before we do that, let's quickly cut the sleeve. So I have 1 yard of organza here, so I have folded this into 4 now. As you can see, I'm very sure you see the way I fold this because I want it to be double. So the total length of the sleeve is 25. Then I have 2.5 inches wide of a band here, so I'll be measuring 23 inches from the organza material. Oh yeah, so I'll mark it. So I'm going to extend this mark now. So from this upper side, my armhole is 9, so I'm going to be measuring 9 into 2, which is 18 inches. Okay, so that is it. So I'm just going to come down like this, then I'll connect with the straight line I made at the downside. So this is just the sleeve. It's as simple as this. So I'm going to cut this out now. So I'm going to be cutting 6 inches wide for the band. I mean 6 inches long. I don't know. So I'm going to be plating it like this on the band. Then I'll still plate the upper side for the shoulder like this. So it's going to be like this. So guys, as you can see, this is the front part. I'm done joining it just like where I said I'm going to be joining it. So the next thing we're going to be doing is for us to make this together to get out our armhole. Okay, so I have 10, that means I have 1 inch extra. So I'm just marking it out like this, then still confirm my chest, which is 13, though I still have 14 there, half inches to join the sleeve. So right now I'm going to be cutting it like this. So I confirmed the measurement. The length of this of the crop top is supposed to be 18 inches. Then I cut 20 while I was cutting. So after joining it now, I have 19 inches left. So the front piece now is now 1 inch shorter than the back piece. So we're going to be placing it on the back piece like this, so that we can trim it out to be equal with the front. Okay, I'm sure you understand this. When you want to make this, just follow the procedure, just follow the procedure, follow every step I took to make this. You're going to get it right. So for this zipper allowance side, as you can see, that is now wider at this downside, because after we joined the dart, so we now have it now look like the zipper allowance is now excess at the back around the downside. So that's why I shape it out to be rhymed with the upper side, so that after we might fix our zip, it will look firm on the back. There will be no any form of budging. So right now we're going to be placing it like this. I've secured the back with a loose stitch, secure my zipper allowance with a loose stitch, so that I'll be able to to get out the to cut out the half shoulder. All right, so I'm just making my mark like this, so that I can take one shoulder away. So now that we've gotten it like this, I'll go ahead, I'll use this to shape out the lining also, then I'll use it to turn it, then I'll come and show you before we proceed to the next step of this dress. So guys, this is it. As you can see, I've already turned it. I turn it at the down, the side, the upper, then I bring it out through the armhole. So this is it. I'm just going to fix the sleeve. Add the zip and close the side, and the dress will be ready. So guys, this is the outcome of the dress. As you can see how beautiful and nice this is looking on my client, and she loved it so much. Please show a word to my subscribers for me.
I love it. Fine.